All right, what you see here is the Hampton Bay Clarkston ceiling fan in my grandmother's bedroom. It's in antique brass and has the walnut side facing down, and the other side, from what I've heard or remember, is mahogany. This fan I installed with my dad back in early 2013, I think. Yeah, it was like right around the time that I started doing the channel. So yeah, this replaced a Home Trends hugger ceiling fan, a 42-inch one, not the mainstays version. And yeah, that fan, the Home Trends had a broken blade. I accidentally broke it, though my grandmother doesn't know about it to this day. It was bent out of alignment. She had hit her head on it, so I tried to bend it back into alignment, and it snapped on me. Now the fan still ran fine. It only had three blades, and she unfortunately threw the blade out after I had told her that all it needed was just a new blade arm. So for the longest time, she just had it with three blades, and then she decided that she wanted a different fan, and one that gave off a little bit more light. Now this one I feel like gives off literally the same amount of lighting, even though it has three lights. It's really not that much different. If anything, I feel like even a single light with a LED or just a 60-watt one would do well. But these are those candelabra type bulbs that really don't give off too much lighting. But yeah, me and her picked this out at the Danvers Home Depot, the one that has a drop ceiling. And she picked this one out she was either going to get this or the Landmark 3 Plus. I had mentioned to her that she could have also just gotten the Littleton and used the parts from that to complete the other one, since they were basically the same fan for the most part. However, she figured she'd get something that had more lights on it. Now, she picked this one out because she thought it looked a lot like it looked very similar in terms of like the style and finish to the living room fan, which she likes a lot. And I figured it also would look better in this room since she had a lot of darker stuff versus having a white fan in here. So we went with this. Now, it definitely is a nice looking fan. It definitely looks nicer in here than the Landmark 3 would. But, yeah, and then a little bit afterwards, they discontinued these in this finish. Now, I don't think they ever sold these antique brass ones without the Hampton Bay logo. I think it was only the brushed nickel and the white ones and the bronze one. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and show off on low. Just doing a night edition of it. Never done one of any of them, but I've always been thinking about doing a video of them like this. But since the house is going to be getting sold somewhat soon, I figured maybe do a video for all of them, night edition, with and without commentary, before I end up removing them. Something I was thinking about doing is installing the Home Trends hugger that I had that's identical to what used to be in here, just to get a video out of it. But I figured it'd be more work. It'd just be more work than it's worth and such. Plus, my dad said I can take them down, but that'll be like right before they sell it, so I don't think there'd be any time to do that. I'm thinking about doing the same thing with the Aloha Breeze that used to be in the kitchen. But yeah, some people might be wondering, why am I taking this with me when we sell the house along with the other Clarkston and the Hampton Bay hugger? But the reason is that these are pretty sentimental to me. This one specifically, out of the three newer ones, goes the first fan I installed, and also the fan I picked out with my grandmother. So it does have some memories attached to it. Back when I was like a teenager, the white Clarkston was one I picked up for my kitchen. And it was the first floor Tesla fan I did on my channel, I think. And it's also the first fan I gave to my grandmother as a gift. Might be the only one down the road. Who knows if I'll be giving her another one in the future if she wants another one. But if anything, it's more so that I can hold on to them in case they want to use them at the new wherever my dad moves to with her. So he does plan to possibly sell his log cabin at some point in the future. So these could end up getting reinstalled there. Who knows? If they already have fans, then probably not. But if not, I can always offer to reinstall these ones. The Hugger one, I'm also going to be taking with me because that's was another fan I installed with my dad. And it was something that me and him have been wanting to do for a while. I was going to get another fan for her kitchen. So, yeah. And plus, that fan's only been up for like not even 2 years. So, I figure I can always find some use for it. If anything, it's more so this one. Out of compared to the other three newer ones, well, compared to the other Clarkston and the Hampton Bay Hugger, this is definitely one I really want to get along with the Bahama. The right one, definitely, but the Hampton Bay Hugger is like the one that's in the kitchen is probably the one that I really don't care about as taking as much. But I figure if he's letting me take that one, I might as well not pass it up. I can always find some use for it. I mean, the fans all still run well, too, so I mean, yeah, I can always give them something better, but my dad's really not, both my dad and my grandmother aren't really ones that need a lot of heavy air movement, like hunter-ish air movement, like showroom-type air movement. Now, would I love to give them something better? Without a question. I might be able to when they get a new place, but if not, these would definitely be fine. Especially if whatever place they end up buying has lower ceilings. So it is a little bit tricky to find lower fans like me on lower ceilings that don't move too much air and don't go extremely fast. And these fans are decent, in all honesty, for home center fans. I mean, the Clarksons don't move a ton of air, especially for the size that they are. Now, they could be better, but they're not the worst that I've tested of this size, so they're okay. All right, now for spin down, then I'll show it on reverse. That thing, the one, if I was to like reinstall any of them, of the three newer ones for them, whenever they get another place to live to and such, probably more likely to be with the Hampton Bay Hugger or the White Clarkston. Maybe this one if my grandma would like it reinstalled. Bahama is definitely staying with me, but I doubt it. But who knows? We'll see. So I think it would just be more so stuff I kind of just keep this because they're the fans that were installed in my grandmother's house. So I already know at the end of the day if I don't pull them out, I'm gonna regret it later on. So I'd rather just do it. Just might as well take them down. So I think they'll just be more for the collection. Even if these were heritage or something even cheaper than what these are, I would still be pulling them down either way just because they're at my grandmother's. And the stuff that they're fans that I do have memories attached to with them. I've always liked the more the sound that these Clarkston fans make. It's very relaxing, especially if you're in the bedroom. All right, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.